Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Hilton Head Prep as we welcome Hilton Head Christian Academy Eagles. Please join me in welcoming their starting lineup this evening. Number 55, Courtney Gray. Number 12, Dior Shelton. Number 11, Josie Frazier. Number 15, Jasmine Campbell. And number 3, Brielle McCarthy. Now join me in welcoming your Hilton Head Prep Dolphins starting lineup. Number 2, Ella Clark. Number 5, Kirsten Clark. Number 11, Olivia Light. Number 12, Mackenzie Joyner. Number 20, Alana McCallion.
From Coach Basirico Court, Bacala Gymnasium, for the first time ever here at Hilton Head Prep High School, WHHI presents girls basketball. Today's matchup in convention with the Covert Air High School Basketball Series is between the Lady Eagles of Hilton Head Christian Academy and the Lady Dolphins of Hilton Head Prep High School. Hi everybody, Marcus Walsh here to give you all the action, all your play-by-play coverage here on WHHI Sports. The starting lineups have been announced. I will give those to you shortly, as the officials for today's game are Lorenzo Moore and Chad Yates. Lorenzo Moore standing on the far side of your screen as Chad Yates is ready to throw the basketball up, and we're about ready to get underway. The tip will go to the Hilton Head Christian Academy Eagles. They will move now on the left side of your television screen, as here with the basketball is number 11, Josie Frazier. Pass is broken up and intercepted on the other side, and it's going to stay now going the other way as number 12, Dior Shelton, drives it to the hoop. She's going to put it up a second time. It won't go. The rebound goes to number 5. That is Kirsten Clark. Watch out for her. She's the captain, sophomore, averaged 9.9 points, 6.2 steals, and a tremendous year for her a year ago. She still has the basketball. She's driving on the inside. She passes it out to Ella Clark, her sister. Great three-point shooter. That one off the mark. And we've got a whistle with 7:08 to go here in quarter number 1. Both these teams coming in off tough competition over the course of the season here, as it's Clark taking a jumper off the mark, and the rebound goes to number 15, Jasmine Campbell. She's a small forward. There's a 3 attempted. It's a little bit off the mark, and it's going to go back into the hands of the Lady Dolphins of Hilton Head Prep. They're going to work it from left to right on your screen. Cross midcourt. On a drive, nice kick out. Here's Clark for 3. Got it! It's Ella Clark firing away from three-point land, and it is 3-0 Hilton Head Prep. Ella Clark, she's only an 8th grader, and in talking with Coach Sheenan last week, he had said she's one of the best shooters that we have, especially from outside. Here go the Dolphins again. It's Clark working on number 3, Brielle McCarthy. Clark still with it. McCarthy trying to keep it as close as she can to her. Nice kick out to her sister. Here's Kirsten. One of the leaders of this team is a senior. The Clark sisters go back and forth. It's Kirsten, and it's back to Ella. These two make quite a duo for the Hilton Head Prep Lady Dolphins, as we've got 5:45 to play in quarter number 1 in a 3-0 game. Here now on a drive, and good protection and coverage by the Eagles of Hilton Head Christian Academy. Here's Clark again, trying to find some space to get inside, and we've got a whistle, and it's going the other way. 5:27 to play here in the first quarter on WHHI Sports. Marcus Walsh with you here from Coach Basirico Court, home of the Hilton Head Prep Dolphins. And the Lady Dolphins in action now with the basketball. It is Josie Frazier, and she throws it away. Out of bounds on Hilton Head Christian. It's going back now with 5:11 to play in the quarter to the Hilton Head Prep Lady Dolphins. Taking the inbound is number 5 for the Lady Dolphins. That is Kirsten Clark. She's on a drive. She kicks it out to her sister Ella, who's going to have the attempt stolen, and it's going back the other way now, as on the drive and trying to save it are the Eagles of Hilton Head Christian Academy. They can't, and it's going back to the Dolphins now with 4:50 to go. 3-0 ball game. Nice long pass. It is going to be corralled by number 20, Alana McCallan. That shot's a little bit off the mark, and it's going back the other way. The Eagles on a fast break layup. Now the jumper on the second try, it goes, and it's 3-2 as Campbell gets it to go, and it's a 3-2 ball game with 4:25 to play. Here now with it, number 11, Josie Frazier. She's a shooting guard junior. She's going to dish it back out, and it's going to go into the arms of number 5, Kirsten Clark. And actually, that was Olivia Light, my apologies, giving it to Clark. And now it's going to go back the other way with 4:08 to play. So turnovers have been a big factor here in this first quarter of play, as now the Eagles with it just across midcourt on a drive, trying to find some space, ball loose momentarily, and we've got a whistle. And the foul is called on Hilton Head Prep's number 5, Kirsten Clark, again the captain sophomore. She had a tremendous year, as I mentioned earlier, a year ago. Here go the Eagles. Losing the ball momentarily was number 3, Brielle McCarthy. She gives it up, and it's going to go out of bounds off the hands of number 55, Courtney Gray, sophomore, or a shooting guard junior, and it's going to stay with Hilton Head Christian Academy. Nice pass to the outside. 3:30 to play in the first quarter. Here's a jumper from the left side of the floor. No second chance opportunity off the mark. The rebound tipped up, and another jumper. Third time's a charm. It goes, and it is 4-3, Hilton Head Christian Academy. Those points courtesy of Frazier. Josie Frazier gets it up to go. It's 4-3 with 3:06 to play. Here now with it is number 2, Ella Clark. She's on a drive, a whistle, and Coach Kenny Conroy of Hilton Head Christian Academy is not happy. 5-second call, and we've got a timeout with 3 minutes to play here in the first quarter. Coach Conroy, overall 380 and 152 in 19 seasons, a school record of 255 and 51 in 12 seasons with Hilton Head Christian Academy. On the other side, you've got Coach Dan Sheenan, who has a 26 and 45 record in 4 career seasons with the Hilton Head Prep Lady Dolphins. Hilton Head Prep comes in 6th place in Region 4, and the number 1 team in Region 4 in SCISA 2A is this team that they're facing here tonight, the road team, Hilton Head Christian Academy. Out of the timeout, 3 minutes to go here in the first quarter as the pass goes to Clark, that being Kristen Clark. She's on a drive, she kicks it out, there's a 3, and it didn't fall for her sister Ella. The rebound goes to Josie Frazier. Now a jumper goes up, and it's gonna miss from Brielle McCarthy. The sophomore just didn't get it to go. And we've got a bump. And the foul goes against Christian Academy, so it's going to go back to the Dolphins. Long inbound pass, and the Dolphins are going to have this one go out of bounds. So it's going back the other way with 2:42 to play here in the first quarter. 2:42 to go in the first. 4-3 ball game. Here is part of the Covert Air High School Basketball Series. Again, such an honor and pleasure to be with you. First time ever that WHHI is producing girls basketball. We'll be with you for the month of January and then into February as that jumper goes for Hilton Head Christian Academy. It's a 6-3 game with 2:29 to go, and it's going to be Lady Eagle basketball. As you take a look at the replay, and the jumper went up and in for number 55, Courtney Gray. She is a junior shooting guard, and on the inbound, another shot goes up and in for Brielle McCarthy, the sophomore. She's definitely a player to watch, averaging 12.3 points per game a year ago, 3.1 steals, 3.2 assists. She had a tremendous year for Coach Conroy a year ago. On the other side, the ball goes out of bounds against the Dolphins. The Eagles will get it back with 2:12 to play. 8-3 HHCA over HHP. Here is McCarthy. She corrals the inbound pass. She's going to take it from right to left. Clark trying to give her some space. She dishes it off. Does McCarthy to Frazier. Jumper goes off the mark. Rebound to number 15, Jasmine Campbell. She puts it up and she got it. So Campbell makes it a 10-3 ball game with 1:49 to play. And now on the inbound, it is the Dolphins of Hilton Head Prep, and it's Clark on the drive. Kirsten Clark all alone, dishes it off to her sister, and Ella finds pay dirt for 2, and it's 10-5. Beautiful jumper from Ella Clark. She has really played well from the outside. As I mentioned earlier in talking with Coach Sheenan, she did it again. That jumper a little bit off the mark for the Eagles, and the rebound goes to the Hilton Head Prep Dolphins. Here's Kristen Clark. Clark loses the basketball momentarily, gets it back, now fires, and it's Brielle McCarthy trying to get on it for the Eagles of Hilton Head Christian Academy. And the Lady Eagles take a timeout with 1 minute 9 seconds to go here in the first. And it's been a lot of fast-paced action here in the first quarter. 10-5 your score. Taking a look at some of the other numbers, 2-7 record right now for Hilton Head Prep in league play, 2-1 at home. So they have that going for them so far in the early start to this year. As you take a look at an earlier replay of the Clark sisters going back and forth. Kirsten to Ella for the deuce, and it's 10-5 with 1:09 to play in the first quarter. On the other side, the Hilton Head Christian Academy Eagles are 10-1, 3-0 in the league, 4-0 at home, 5-0 on the road, 1-1 in league play, and they are outscoring the opposition 512 to 309. So they're doing a great job in all facets of their basketball team. It's a young team, but they're doing a great job so far this season. Off the timeout, pass, and the jumper a little bit off the mark, courtesy of number 11, Josie Frazier. And now it's going back the other way as Clark's going to maybe try a 3. No, she's going to dish it out to her sister, Ella to Kirsten. Kirsten now on a drive, going inside, going to try to lay it up, got it! What a play by Kirsten Clark. 39.4 to go. That was a thing of beauty as she went up with the right hand, put it up and got it to go. It's a 10-7 ball game. Let's take a look at this replay. That was a thing of beauty as she had McCarthy right there on her, and McCarthy couldn't stop her. She did go to the free throw line as McCarthy did get some action on the arm. And in now for the Lady Dolphins, number 12, it is Mackenzie Joyner, a sophomore. She's another player to watch. The free throw didn't go for Clark, and now it's McCarthy on the other end. 33, now 32 seconds to play here in the opening quarter. And a foul, I do believe, down low. Attempting the shot was Josie Frazier, and the foul is called on Kirsten Clark, the captain sophomore. So Frazier is not going to head to the line. It's actually going to be an inbound pass from number 11. Number 11 is Frazier. And now the jumper a little bit off the mark to the right. Nice rebound, put back, no. And now it's going back the other way for the Hilton Head Prep Lady Dolphins. The Dolphins got some numbers. Three-pointer way off the mark. That had to have been tipped. Pass is intercepted now on the other side with 7 seconds to go. The Christian Academy Eagles gonna maybe try a three. Shot goes up a little bit off the mark, and we've got less than a second to go. Now the end of the first quarter. That last shot was attempted by number 55. That is, I'll have it for you after the break. We're going to timeout. After one, we've got a good one here at Hilton Head Prep on WHHI Sports.
When it comes to air conditioning, bigger is not always better. An oversized system uses too much energy and it won't reduce the humidity levels, leading to dampness, mold, and microbacterial growth. Take this environmental tip from Covert Air.
At Georgia Southern University, we're setting the standard for higher education in Southeast Georgia on 3 exciting campuses in Savannah, Statesboro, and Hinesville. We're offering more opportunities for hands-on learning, more ways to help our students find a career, and more economic impact on our region. At Georgia Southern University, discover more, connect more, be more. Florida and South Carolina residents get in-state tuition at our Armstrong and Liberty campuses.
John Paul II Catholic School is committed to preparing students for the challenges of life through intellectual, physical, and spiritual programs that advance academic excellence, leadership, service to others, while fostering discipleship according to the traditions of the Catholic faith. Our core values of service, holiness, integrity, excellence, leadership, and diversity are represented by the shield of our mascot, the Golden Warrior. Call or click today to see all the great things going on at John Paul II Catholic School.
We go to the second quarter, 10-7, Hilton Head Christian Academy with the lead over Hilton Head Prep. What a first quarter of action that was, as the last shot of the first quarter was attempted by number 55, Courtney Gray, for Hilton Head Christian Academy. I told you I'd have that for you. I did. And on the other side to start the second quarter, a corner three on the right side from Ella Clark. What a job by Clark, as she was open and she just knocked it down. Put some Drano on that. A three on the other end, and the rebound will go in for Jasmine Campbell for the Lady Eagles. Shot attempted by Frazier didn't go, but Campbell there to clean it up. 7:22 to play. It's Ella Clark passing it, or Kristen Clark rather, passing it to Ella, and it's over the back. So the Eagles will have it. Here's the replay of that great three, and that happens to be a three-point play courtesy of Georgia Southern University. 7:18 to play here in the first half. It is Kristen Clark still with it. Now she gives it up, and it's going to go into the arms of Annie Braun. Clark dishes it back inside to Olivia Light, and now it's going to go back out to Ella Clark. Kristen now with it, back towards the top of the key. 6:55 to play here in the first half. Nice pass over to Kristen Clark, being guarded nicely by Josie Frazier. And a foul, I do believe, as number 11, Olivia Light, the junior, Olivia Light, the junior, got bumped. 6:46 remaining here in the second quarter. Nice pass on the outside, trying to dish it over to number 11, Josie Frazier. She's going to put a shot up, not going to fall. The rebound goes, and it is corralled by number 5, Kirsten Clark. Boy, she's been everywhere. Here now, number 3, Annie Braun, excuse me. She dishes it back out to Clark. Clark on a drive, kicks it. Actually, she hangs on to it. She thought about kicking it out to Ella, her sister, who's being guarded nicely by number 11, Josie Frazier. It's Kirsten still with it, on a drive. Kicks it over to the right side. That shot a little bit off the mark, courtesy of number 3, Annie Braun. And now on a drive, a whistle with 5:59 to play. And the foul is called on Kirsten Clark. Again, the captain sophomore, with 5:59 to play here in quarter number 2. As part of the Covert Air High School Basketball Series, a jumper for McCarthy off the mark, and the rebound goes to number 20, Alana McCallion. She's a senior captain. McCallion gets it back off a Clark pass, and Kirsten Clark with an over the back. 5:43 to go. Again, first time ever we're doing ladies basketball here on WHHI Sports and Convention with the Covert Air High School Basketball Series. 12-10, second quarter, 5:43 to go. Marcus Walsh with you here from Coach Basirico Court at College Gymnasium, home of the Lady Dolphins. The drive for Clark. She's going to kick it over to her sister. These two really work in tandem, 1 and 2. It seems like if one doesn't have the ball, the other does. Here's a nice pass to number 3, Annie Braun, who's gotten some touches here lately. Back to number 5, Kirsten Clark. Here's Ella. She's trying to get near the top of the key with 5:13 to go. Pass stolen away by number 55, Courtney Gray. Now on a drive, trying to put up a shot off the mark. Can Gray recover? No, but a Eagle does. It was McCarthy, gave it back to Gray. Now it's going to go out to the outside as number 3, Brielle McCarthy, tried to put up a shot with 4:56 to go, and Annie Braun called for the foul. 4:56 to play here in the second quarter, 12-10 your ball game. 12-10 ball game, 4:56 to play. Nice pass on the inside. It is Jasmine Campbell trying to get it to go, but a couple of Lady Dolphins were all over her, and the Lady Eagles now will have possession. Check that, they will not. They will be on the defensive side of things as the pass goes near the top of the key. Here's a jumper from the outside off the mark, and the rebound will go to Courtney Gray, who dishes it back out. Now she fires a shot, no good, and the rebound goes to Alana McCallion, and McCallion gives it up to Mackenzie Joyner. Joyner, the sophomore. Here's Annie Braun with it now. Tried to fire it back into McCallion, deflected. 4:27 to play in the first half. Inbounding is Olivia Light. Olivia Light, the sophomore. Check that, she's a junior. Now the pass goes to number 12, Mackenzie Joyner, who is a sophomore. Joyner's going to get it back off a good pass from Courtney Doyle. And here is Joyner trying to put up a shot, guarded well by a couple of Eagles. And the ball's going to go back the other way to the Eagles. So the turnover with 4:04 remaining here in the opening half. Across the floor go the Eagles. They still have a 12-10 lead. Nice pass from right to left as they're really trying to force that perimeter action in there. Now a jumper from inside 3, and it goes for number 3, Brielle McCarthy. It is 14-10 with under 4 minutes to go in the first half. Here now number 12, Mackenzie Joyner. She gives it up, and the ball is lost by the Hilton Head Prep Dolphins, and it's going back now to the Lady Eagles. On a drive, kicking it over to Gray. She's going to maybe try it too. No, she's going to pass it off, and the shot is attempted by Frazier. It goes off the mark and out of bounds with 3:21 to play. 14-10 ball game here in the second quarter. It's going back to the Eagles now. The inbound pass will get pushed out of bounds, and it's going to go now to the Dolphins of Hilton Head Prep. So there was no deflection on that pass. It just went on its way out of bounds. For the first time today, we are going to see Mary Yanker for the Dolphins. And a pass. Now Clark's going to try to get it back. And we've got some movement, travel, and it's going to stay with the Dolphins. The inbound from Light. Now a pass to the outside, and it's going to be number 2, Ella Clark. She's going to drive. She's going to kick it out to number 12, Mackenzie Joyner. And maybe a bump there. Number 25, Mary Yanker, went down. 2:59 to go. And it's going to stay with the Eagles with just under 3 minutes to play. Taking it across the floor is Brielle McCarthy, the sophomore point guard. McCarthy gives it up to Gray. Gray dishes it out. Yanker lost it momentarily, got it back. Dishes it back to McCarthy. He's going to try to drive inside. She fell down, but a couple of players there to corral it for her. Shot goes up, no good. Attempted by Dior Shelton. And we'll have a jump ball with 2:32 to play here in the second quarter. Dior Shelton, a shooting guard freshman, listed at 5'10". 2:32 to go, second quarter. Nice pass by the Hilton Head Prep Dolphins. The Lady Dolphins in white, of course, and the Hilton Head Christian Academy Lady Eagles in black. Nice drive for the jumper, a little bit off the mark, and the rebound's going to go to the Hilton Head Christian Academy Lady Eagles. On the drive and deflected attempt by number 20, Alana McCallion. She's a senior captain. It goes out of bounds, and we will see what we've got here with 2:08 to go here in the first half. It's staying with Gray and the Hilton Head Christian Academy Eagles. On a drive, it is Brielle McCarthy trying to force something inside. She's going to give it up from right to left. It's Gray putting it up off the mark, tipped, and it's going to go out of bounds, and it is going to be Dolphin basketball. Looked to me like they tipped it out of bounds, but it's going the other way. McCarthy intercepts the pass, and now the Eagles on a drive put it up way off the mark, and the rebound's going to stay inbounds. Nice job by the Hilton Head Prep Dolphins to hang on to that basketball, as with it now for the Hilton Head Prep is number 12, Mackenzie Joyner. Joyner being guarded by Yanker. Nice pass to the outside, going from right to left, as number 3, Annie Braun with it. And the ball is turned over. It's a steal. Yanker's going to give it off to McCarthy. McCarthy on a drive. Nice corral job there by Dior Shelton. McCarthy going to try a 3 off the mark, and the rebound will stick into the hands of number 11 for Hilton Head Prep, Olivia Light. Now with the basketball, Mackenzie Joyner. She's actually being double teamed as there's some tough play down there near the sideline. And it's going to go back as Josie Frazier comes back in for the Eagles. Gray will sit down. 51 seconds remaining here in the first half. McCarthy taking it across the floor. 45 seconds. Defensively, the Hilton Head Christian Academy Eagles going with man-to-man consistently and doing a nice job with it as they've had the lead the entire game. It is now 16-10. It's been a very competitive battle as Campbell gets that last shot to go. And now here go the Dolphins. And 3 players on 1. That's not a matchup you like if you're the Dolphins right there in a travel. And it's going to go back to the Eagles, as attempting to make something out of nothing there was Mackenzie Joyner, but she moved her feet. 18 seconds to play here in the opening quarter, or the opening half, beg your pardon. Down to 13 seconds here on WHHI Sports. Girls basketball in accordance with the Covert Air High School Basketball Series. Nice drive by McCarthy. She dishes it off. Jumper way off the mark. Gets her rebound. Puts it back up and got it. She puts it back up and got it at the buzzer. And it's 18-10 at the end of the first half. We'll be back shortly with second half action here from Basirico Court here at Hilton Head Prep on WHHI Sports TV. Back with more after this.
Did you know that 90% of the energy created by old-fashioned light bulbs is given off in heat? You're making heat and creating more work for your air conditioner. Save 75% or more with CFL or LED light bulbs in all of your fixtures. An energy tip from Covert Air.
Club Car of Hilton Head, an authorized dealer of the finest golf, utility, and transportation vehicles in the industry. We have a full selection of electric, gas, PTV, golf, and utility vehicles. We are family owned and operated and value our customer relationships. Fully staffed with factory-trained technicians and can service your cart at your home or business. We provide an outstanding customer experience from sales to service. Come check us out. We are proud to be Hilton Head's only authorized club car dealer.
Welcome back to Coach Basirico Court here at Hilton Head Prep. Marcus Walsh with you on WHHI Sports. Heck of a first half, 18-10. The Eagles of Hilton Head Christian Academy with the lead over the Dolphins of Hilton Head Prep. Some keys in that first half, just great play between the Clark sisters of the Hilton Head Prep Dolphins going back and forth. Great job by Ella Clark sinking some open shots. The defense needs to improve a little bit for Prep. That defense now on the other side for Hilton Head Christian Academy, the man-to-man has been suffocating for the most part. Obviously, you got to look out for Brielle McCarthy the rest of the way. A couple other players. We'll see what Yanker can do off the bench as well. Should be a great second half coming up. We've got action continuing here on WHHI Sports. Again, the first time ever we're doing girls basketball. Really excited about it. Second half action, Hilton Head Prep and Hilton Head Christian Academy coming up here shortly on WHHI-TV.
Covert Air.
Serving the residents of Sun City 24/7 for your heating and air conditioning needs. Complete customer satisfaction is not only our goal, it's our business.
No one can compare.
Hilton Head PSD offers convenient and secure online billing. Just have your PSD bill handy and click on the online bill payment button at WHHPSD.com. You'll be guided through the steps to establish your online billing account. Their payment options allow you to set up recurring credit card payments, you can view your consumption history, and more. Remember to have your PSD bill handy when you visit HHPSD.com to get started. Hilton Head PSD, we're always working for you.
You're watching the Covert Air High School Basketball Series right here, only on WHHI Sports.
We welcome you back to the Covert Air High School Basketball Series. For the first time ever, we're doing girls basketball here on WHHI Sports TV. Marcus Walsh with you as the Eagles will start with an 18-10 lead into the third quarter, as it is going to be a turnover, and it's going back the other way now with the basketball is number 11, Olivia Light. She's going to go across the floor and dish it out to number 5, Kirsten Clark, the captain sophomore. Clark's going to get it back from her sister, Ella. Now Kirsten on a drive. She's going to put it up with a right hand and got it to go. 18-12. With 7:27 remaining here in the third. Nice drive on the inside by number 11 for the Eagles, Josie Frazier, the shooting guard junior, and she's going to the free throw line. And the foul called on number 20, Alana McCallion. First one is up, and it's off the mark. So Frazier at the line missed the first. Let's see if she can knock the second one down. It's on the mark, and it's good. We saw some movement there by number 15, Jasmine Campbell. And we do have a lane violation with 7:21 to play here in the third. Pass goes to the outside and out of bounds. It's going to be Hilton Head Christian Academy Lady Eagle basketball with 7:21 to play. Number 11, Josie Frazier dishes it up to number 15, Jasmine Campbell, and she got it to go with that right hand. Beautiful move inside. And now the ball turned over, and it's going to be Eagle basketball again. 7:07 to play third quarter. Eagles 20 and Dolphins 12. That is a three, and that is a Three-point play courtesy of Georgia Southern University from the left side. 7:01 to go. We've got a timeout here at the Covert Air High School Basketball Series here on WHHI Sports TV. Marcus Walsh giving you all the action. Here's a look at that replay on the three-pointer courtesy of Georgia Southern University. Beautifully done from the left side of the floor as it's 23-12. A big key for the Hilton Head Prep Dolphins is the fact that they have Kirsten Clark back. Kirsten missed some time earlier this year, and it was at a bad point in time when there was some tough competition going up against Hilton Head Prep. Clark has been back since December the 9th, and she has really been a force today, along with her sister Ella, as I mentioned throughout the broadcast and in my halftime remarks, and then here in the second half as well, as you take a look at the Hilton Head Prep Lady Dolphins meeting up there during the timeout and heading back to the floor. Number 11, Olivia Light to inbound. Her pass goes to Kirsten Clark, who's going to take it across the floor. McCarthy on her. That pass is, or the shot attempt is deflected, but Clark is right there to corral it. That jumper off the mark and deflected by number 11, Olivia Light, and it's going back the other way to the Eagles. There's a jumper missing everything. And number 15, Jasmine Campbell, is going to get it to go with 6:34 to play. 25-12, third quarter, and a 5-second call. And the basketball will stay in the possession of the ladies in black, the Hilton Head Christian Academy Eagles, and now it's turned over back to the Dolphins. Drive by Clark, off the mark. Her sister tried to corral it inside, and we've got a foul on the inside with 6:26 to play. It is going to stay with the Dolphins. Here's Kirsten Clark. She's going to work on trying to get to the inside. She gives it off to number 12, Mackenzie Joyner. Joyner back to Clark. Clark with a jumper. A little bit off the mark. Trying to go in for the rebound was number 20, Elena McCallion, the senior, and she was a little bit off with that attempt of the corralling of the basketball. With it now is number 2, Ella Clark. She gives it off to Olivia Light. Light dishes it out to Kirsten Clark. There's a jumper from the outside. It misses front iron. Rebound goes to the Eagles of Hilton Head Christian Academy. The Lady Eagles on a drive. Now a three from McCarthy. Will it get the roll? No. Rebound goes to the Dolphins. 5:46 to play here in the third quarter on WHHI Sports. Across the floor goes number 2, Ella Clark. Ella Clark continues to drive. Nice defense by number 11, Josie Frazier. Jumper misses everything, and the rebound goes back to the Eagles with a comfortable 13-point lead. Here's Brielle McCarthy. She gives it up. Nice drive, and couldn't finish was number 12, Dior Shelton, but the second time goes, and there's 5:15 to play here in the third. If not the first time, try again. The second time it goes for Shelton, and it's 27-12. Prep gonna try to cut into this deficit, which is now at 15. 4:57 to go. It is Kirsten Clark with a jumper. She got it. It's a two-pointer for Kirsten Clark. And it's down to a baker's dozen again at 27-14. 4:40 and now 4:37 to play. Here's McCarthy dishing it outside. There's a jumper from the left corner. Rattled around twice, didn't fall. And it's going to stop at 4:29 to go. Annie Braun will check back in for Hilton Head Prep. Annie's just an 8th grader, folks, and she's done a nice job in some minutes here in this ball game tonight. Nice pass to the inside. There's a jumper, and it's going to go for number 15, Jasmine Campbell. Again, the 5'11" sophomore small forward makes it back to a 15-point game. 4:12 to play. Here's Ella Clark. She's known for her perimeter shooting. She's going to try to find some space wherever she can. Her pass is corralled by her sister, Kirsten. Kirsten lost it out of bounds. 3:58 to play, and it's going to go back to Hilton Head Christian Academy, 29-14 here in the Covert Air High School basketball series. A whistle and a timeout. Timeout taken with 3:58 to play here in the third, 29-14. Hilton Head Christian Academy is continuing to play really tough man-to-man defense, and it is working right now against the Hilton Head Prep Lady Dolphins. Some keys from Coach Sheenan: play a full 32 on defense. They've done a nice job containing that defense as the offense of Hilton Head Christian Academy. And I tell you what, they really look tough. The last time that Hilton Head Prep has beaten Christian Academy, you got to go back 6 years. It's been quite some time, and it's going to take a heck of a comeback. But who knows? There's still plenty of time left in this ball game as you take a look at the last replay on the ball that went out of bounds. Still 3:58 to go here in the third. Here on WHHI Sports. The inbound will be made by number 12, Dior Shelton, and she gives it off to number 3, Brielle McCarthy. The point guard with a nice pass into number 11, Josie Frazier, puts it up, didn't get it to go. Rebound and put back no good from number 15, Jasmine Campbell, and the rebound goes the other way from Alana McCallion, the captain senior. She dishes it off to the Dolphins' number 2, Ella Clark. Ella Clark is going to try to find her sister. Kirsten is going to dish it over now to Annie Braun. Braun back to Ella. And Ella Clark back to Annie Braun, who's being guarded very toughly by Gray. Very tough by Gray. I don't think toughly's a word. And there's a foul called with 3:15 to play here in the third. Inbound pass goes to number 5 for the Dolphins, Kirsten Clark. Nice pass inside to number 20, Alana McCallion. It was Olivia Light who fired the basketball in to begin this possession. Now on the outside, it goes back to Braun, Clark, and Kirsten Clark now with it. Ella gonna try to get some room inside, and now move around to the outside as Kirsten's still in the perimeter. She's on a drive, and an attempted steal by Brielle McCarthy, and it's gonna stay, or rather change hands as it goes to the Eagles with 2:43 to play here in the third. Going across the floor from left to right, it is number 3, Brielle McCarthy. She dishes it out to number 12, Dior Shelton. Shelton on a pass. Shot attempted, second try, no. Will the third be a charm? No, it's taken by Ella Clark. Ella Clark with a pass to Kirsten. Back to Ella. She thought about the 3 from the left wing. She's going to move it towards the perimeter. And now Kirsten Clark near the top of the key. Being guarded somewhat, but doing a nice job containing the defense is Alana McCallion on Brielle McCarthy. Jumper for Clark, off the mark. And the rebound goes to the Eagles of Hilton Head Christian Academy with a 15-point lead and less than 2 minutes to go here in the third quarter. McCarthy dishes it outside. A 3 is off the mark. No good, and the rebound is going to be for Hilton Head Prep, and now taken and hit out of bounds. 1:40 to go here in the third on WHHI Sports. There's a jumper, and it goes. It goes the second time. That's a three-pointer. And a Georgia Southern University three-point play. 1:28 to play here in the third, 32-14. Hilton Head Christian Academy steals the basketball as a beautiful play by Brielle McCarthy with 1:24 to go as then she hits the deck. There's a look at the three-pointer moments ago, again, from Georgia Southern University to your living room. Here's Brielle McCarthy. 1:20 to play, third quarter. Marcus Walsh with you here covering girls action all season long. I'll be on both games next week, as we'll have May River at Bluffton on a drive. Go Hilton Head Christian Academy, and they are going to go back to the free throw line as number 25, that would be Mary Yanker. She gets to the line. She is shooting 2. Mary Yanker is a small forward freshman. 18-point lead at 32-14. 1:10 to play here in the third. Again, next week, May River at Bluffton. I'll have both girls and boys games for you here on WHHI Sports TV. Chris Tremblay will do the rest of the boys games this year in our coverage of high school basketball all season long, all January long into February here on WHHI-TV, as both, rather one of two go in. Hilton Head Christian will handle the basketball with 1:09 to play. Hilton Head Christian handles the basketball, 1:09 to play. And as you take a look on the left side now, a pass to the inside, shot up, no good. Attempted by number 12, Dior Shelton. There was a whistle with 1:01 to go as she tried to go with a right hand. It went off glass to the right, and Shelton goes to the free throw line. And the foul is called on number 4, Courtney Doyle. Courtney Doyle, a junior, standing on the right side of your screen next to number 15, Jasmine Campbell. First one goes, and it's 34-14. Checking in for the Eagles, number 10, Margaret Edens. Margaret, a power forward and a sophomore. Second shot on its way. Rattles around and it goes. It's 35-14. Hilton Head Christian Academy has been playing that suffocating defense and having the shots go into match. Their lead is 21. 53 seconds to play in the third. Across the floor, now number 5, Kirsten Clark. Nice screen there by number 4, Courtney Doyle. Trying to go around the pick and roll. And the foul will send the basketball still with Hilton Head Prep. 43.1 to go. As Clark dishes out to Kirsten Clark. Kirsten off the mark as that had everything on the backboard, hit the front iron and bounced down to the floor. 33 seconds to play. Here's Brielle McCarthy. Nice pass inside to number 11, Josie Frazier. Frazier got it to go for a deuce. As it's 37-14, the jumper was true. Tipped by Kirsten Clark and corralled now by the Eagles. Jumper from the outside, a two-pointer. Shake, rattle, and roll. It's good. It's 39-14. 5 seconds left. Down to 3 seconds left. Across the floor is Joyner, and she won't get it off in time. 39-14 at the end of 3. Here on WHHI Sports TV from Coach Basirico Court here at Hilton Head Prep High School. The fourth quarter is coming up right after these messages.
At Georgia Southern University, we're setting the standard for higher education in Southeast Georgia on 3 exciting campuses in Savannah, Statesboro, and Hinesville. We're offering more opportunities for hands-on learning, more ways to help our students find a career, and more economic impact on our region. At Georgia Southern University, discover more, connect more, be more. Florida and South Carolina residents get in-state tuition at our Armstrong and Liberty campuses.
Club Car of Hilton Head, an authorized dealer of the finest golf, utility, and transportation vehicles in the industry. We have a full selection of electric, gas, PTV, golf, and utility vehicles. We are family owned and operated and value our customer relationships. Fully staffed with factory-trained technicians and can service your cart at your home or business. We provide an outstanding customer experience from sales to service. Come check us out. We are proud to be Hilton Head's only authorized club car dealer.
Covert Air.
Station 300, staying cool in the summer and warm in the winter through the services of Covert Air.
For all your heating and air conditioning, no one can compare.
We welcome you back to the Covert Air High School Basketball Series. First time ever the WHHI is doing ladies basketball, producing ladies basketball here in 2017-18 season. It's been a thrill so far as Hilton Head Christian Academy with a big lead, 39-14. That jumper off the mark for the Eagles, for the Dolphins of Hilton Head Prep, as they have had a tough start to the year, 2-7. And unless they have a heroic comeback, they'll fall to 2-8, but we'll see what this fourth quarter has in store. Pass inside will go to Ella Clark. Ella Clark and Kirsten Clark, the sisters. Kirsten for three, off the mark. Rebound is saved barely by the Hilton Head Christian Academy Eagles. The Lady Eagles will go from left to right. Nice drive on the inside, and two will go for Josie Frazier. That was smooth and silky there from Josie Frazier right there, as it's 41-14. And now it's going back the other way. Prep had it momentarily. It's going back to Christian Academy. There's another two going in, this time for Dior Shelton, the freshman, 5'10". She is a shooting guard, and with 6:48 to play here in regulation, we have a timeout by the Dolphins. Take a look again at Shelton's beautiful move, using the left side of the floor inside the paint, got it to go. Well done by Shelton. Interesting note on Coach Conroy, Coach Kenny Conroy of the Hilton Head Christian Academy Eagles. I was talking to him this morning, and I did not know this. In addition to being the athletic director at Hilton Head Christian Academy and the girls' coach, he's also done some time coaching and going to school in Massachusetts, and he's definitely been around. He was a golf pro here on the island for 19 years. So he also has that in his resume. A tremendous all-around guy is Coach Kenny Conroy of the Hilton Head Christian Academy Eagles. And had a good conversation with him this morning. And his keys, you know, just playing really strong on offense and using that man-to-man defense, it's been working definitely here in the second half. It was a tight game for a while, predominantly through the first half, as the first half score was 18-10. It was 10-7 after one. That third quarter, Hilton Head Christian Academy took off, and they outscored the Hilton Head Prep Lady Dolphins by the score of 21-4, and they have a 4-0 edge here to start the fourth. 43-14, 6:20 to go. Nice pass to the inside, as on the drive is Noelle Saylor. She's a sophomore. She kicks it out to number 2, and that is Ella Clark. Ella Clark back to Kirsten. The sisters working well yet again. Number 4, Courtney Doyle, with a nice job to try to create a pick and roll situation on Brielle McCarthy, as Clark's attempt goes off the mark and McCarthy comes down with it with 5:50 to go in the ballgame. Here's number 4, Courtney Doyle. She kicks it over and it's intercepted. It's going back the other way on a drive, and the shot goes up for Kirsten Clark. It's gonna miss. It hits the iron, and actually it hits the nylon, I beg your pardon, and now on a drive, a shot a little bit off the mark to the right for the Christian Academy Eagles of Hilton Head, and the foul called on the Christian Academy, or the foul called, I beg your pardon, on the Hilton Head Prep Dolphins. So the Christian Academy Eagles with it now at the free throw line. And the first shot is up and a little bit off the mark. 5:35 to play in the fourth. Here on WHHI Sports TV. Marcus Walsh with you. Chris Tremblay coming up with guys coverage. As now it's Hilton Head Prep with the basketball and down big with under 5.5 to play. There's a jumper deflected. Kirsten Clark tried to get it up and going, but it's going back the other way. With the basketball now into your picture was Brielle McCarthy. She dishes it inside. Pass is deflected and going the other way. Nice play by Noelle Saylor to deflect the pass, corral it, and give it back to one of the leaders of the offense, Kirsten Clark. Clark on a drive inside. Gonna kick it out back over to Noelle Saylor. Kicks it back into Clark. Clark gonna try to go from left to right now near the top of the key. Hilton Head Prep trying to create some spacing into the paint. Clark gonna kick herself back to the outside. The pass dished over to Ella, and the Lady Eagles will take over as Clark steps out of bounds with 4:43 to play here in the fourth. Brielle McCarthy dishes it over to Courtney Doyle. Back to Brielle McCarthy, who's gonna take it across the floor herself. McCarthy was a player to watch, and she's done a whale of a job here tonight. McCarthy trying to drive, and Coach Conroy was not happy about something. It was a double dribble courtesy of Brielle McCarthy, and Hilton Head Prep will take over with 4:27 to go. The inbound from Alana McCallion, the captain senior, or senior captain if you prefer. And the pass now goes to number 5, Kirsten Clark. Clark trying to dish towards the top of the key. She's moving now to the left side. McCarthy is on her big time. Brielle McCarthy great on defense. Clark, pass intercepted. It's a steal. And going back the other way. The Eagles with it and 3:53 to go. Nice pass from McCarthy, corralled by number 32, Sydney Camp, the freshman, first time calling her name tonight, and now it is stolen by number 5, Kirsten Clark. Clark kicks it over to Noelle Saylor. Saylor back to Clark. Clark again working on McCarthy, dishing it over to Courtney Doyle, who's finding some space near the top of the key with 3:27 to play. There's a three-pointer for Doyle, off the mark, rebound, and attempt is going to go off the mark as well, and Karam near the stage here at Hilton Head Prep. We are here at Bacalla Gymnasium, home of the Hilton Head Prep Dolphins. Coach Basirico Court, of course, we're talking about Rich Basirico, the athletic director here at Hilton Head Prep, who has had a fine career. Nice pass on the inside, now stolen away, and it is going to be a whistle and the foul on number 14, Noelle Saylor, for the Hilton Head Prep Dolphins. And now the Lady Eagles of Hilton Head Christian Academy will have it. 3 minutes to play here in the fourth quarter, and their lead of 44-14. Here's McCarthy. Nice pass over to number 4, Courtney Doyle. Doyle's looking for somebody. She finds McCarthy back near the top of the key. Back to Doyle, standing near the right wing now, forcing her way towards the top of the key, and a whistle with 2:39 to play, fourth quarter. Checking in for Hilton Head Christian Academy, it is Haley Majors. Haley Majors, another 8th grader. She is a shooting guard, and she wears number 2. So Haley Majors in the ball game. Now on a drive, nice pass to the outside. Jumper found iron, but not much else. Attempted by Noelle Saylor, and it's going back the other way for Brielle McCarthy and the Hilton Head Christian Academy offense. McCarthy on a drive to the right side. Some good pressure on defense by Alana McCallion, and we have a whistle with 2:18 to play here in the fourth quarter. And Alana McCallion called for the foul. And Jordan Lally will come in, number 10 for Hilton Head Christian Academy. There she is. And McCarthy at the free throw line. Dribbles a few times. Spins, dribbles, fires. Got it. 45-14. This is a 1-and-1 free throw opportunity, so made the first, gets a second. Dribbles several times, spins, dribbles again, fires, and hits. 2:18 to play here in the fourth quarter, 46-14. Timeout called by the Lady Eagles of Hilton Head Christian Academy under Coach Kenny Conroy. 2:18 to go, fourth quarter here on WHHI Sports TV. Hope you've enjoyed it so far. Marcus Walsh here with you, giving you girls basketball for the first time ever. It is the inaugural game, and it's been a interesting one. First half, again, very tight. Both teams playing great on defense and doing a nice job offensively as well. Second half, all Hilton Head Christian Academy, so they are well on their way to winning the 7th straight, or winning another matchup now, the 7th year in this series since Hilton Head Prep has defeated Hilton Head Christian Academy. Both teams get ready to head back onto the floor. And a good crowd on hand here for the girls' game. The guys' game, again, coming up shortly. And that'll be Chris Tremblay on the call of that one. 2:15 to play here in the fourth quarter. Hilton Head Prep goes across the floor from right to left. Nice drive on the inside as Clark's going to get it back as she dished it over to Jordan Lally. Clark going to try to drive again. Lally thinking about taking it. She's going to try to find somebody, and it's Clark. 1:52 to play. Clark being guarded well by number 2 for Christian Academy. That is Majors. Here is Kirsten Clark, jumper off iron, and the rebound goes to number 12, Dior Shelton. Shelton on a drive, kicks it over to number 4, Addie O'Grady. O'Grady for 3, missed it short, gets the pass and now tries to take another off the mark. The rebound was corralled by number 21, Casey McCauley, who found O'Grady in about the same spot. The shot didn't go, and we've got 1:08 remaining in the ball game. Nice jumper from the outside, throwing up a shot from deep on the right wing was number 10, Jordan Lally. Some tough physical play on the inside in the paint. 59.3 to go here in the fourth of the Covert High School Basketball Series girls game. Again, game 1 of 2. 57 seconds remaining in the ball game. Here is number 4, Addie O'Grady. Addie gives it off to number 21, Casey McCauley. It's going back. That shot's going to be short, and it's going to be the rebound to the Hilton Head Prep Dolphins. The Lady Dolphins on a drive as number 5, Kirsten Clark's going to get it back after she passed it momentarily. She was driving the whole way, folks. She's still driving. She fires for 3. Off the mark, and it's going to go out of bounds. And up here on the stage, as with 23.9 to play here in the ball game, it is number 4, Addie O'Grady. She's going to get it off to the right side, fire it out to number 2, Haley Majors. Back to O'Grady. She fires for 3. Hit the iron, but not much else. Rebound and taking it all the way is Clark. Will she get it to go? No, she won't. And that'll do it. That's going to end the ball game as the final score is 46-14. Hilton Head Christian Academy with the win over Hilton Head Prep. So that is now 7 times that Hilton Head Christian Academy has beaten Hilton Head Prep in this series. As both teams shake hands, it was a great first half, very tight, 10-7 at the end of one, 18-10 at the end of two, and then all that man-to-man defense and great offense by Coach Kenny Conroy's kids really got them going as the Hilton Head Christian Academy Eagles win it again by the final score of 46-14 here tonight over Coach Sheenan's Hilton Head Prep Lady Dolphins. I'm going to sign off for Jeremy Pope and the rest of our crew. I'm Marcus Walsh. So long, everybody. We'll see you next week. May River at Bluffton.